Homage got the vibe, got the vibe, got the vibe, got the
What down, folks? Welcome to Run JLC. We're on my channel. I talk and vlog all things running related. If it's your first time touching down, welcome. If not, welcome back. Either way, I appreciate y'all for running with the squad today. Well, it looks like my road to 138 just got a little bit longer, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, it's been a minute since I posted, giving y'all any update on this road to 138 series, and basically over the last couple weeks, I've gotten a couple announcements about my upcoming half marathons, and as of right now, the Milwaukee Half Marathon has been postponed into a date that we will know further on down the line in October. And the Indy Mini Marathon has been switched over to a virtual race event. Now, starting with the Mini, there's no surprise there. I talked about that at the beginning of the year, I believe, about that being one of my upcoming races that I had deferred from last year, that I had to defer from last year, basically. But just given the size of the Mini Marathon, bringing in like 30 to 40,000 people, I already knew that was going to be a long shot for that to be a live race. So it is what it is. I've looked at the comments and I've seen that there's still plenty of people that was pretty disappointed about that decision. But when you got that scale of attendees all in one place, as of right now, we still in the midst of COVID. I know the numbers are slowly going down, but nothing significant just yet. You definitely gotta turn that into a virtual event. So I get that one. The Milwaukee half, I do have a little bit different sentiments about that one, simply because of the way that it was presented to us as like a risk-free event. Now, the same thing with the Indy Mini. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? It's all about safety right now, and you have to make sure that you're putting on an event that all participants are feeling safe about. But like I said, the way it was marketed was like, all right, if this is not going to happen live, you know, if it's not going to happen, you actually have the opportunity to get a refund. And, you know, they didn't technically do anything wrong, but I just feel like the way that they worded this and the decision to postpone to October, you know, it just don't sit right with me, you know. I have some issues with that. And I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of you that may disagree with how I feel about it. And you know what, that's fine. You know, I openly give y'all my thoughts on this situation, and that's just how I feel right now. I feel like why October of all times, when you've already got Chicago, New York, Tokyo, London, Boston, all those are lumped in time frames between October and November already anyways. And most people, even if it's not the world major events, a lot of people are training for some type of fall marathon to hopefully, you know, with the numbers declining, hopefully have happen. That's a live event, but now we have to add something that's supposed to be traditionally a spring event now to the fall. And I don't know, I just don't like the way that they went about that. Once again, technically they didn't do anything wrong, but I feel like when you lead a number of people on to thinking that this is going to be a live event, especially in the spring, and then you postpone it to a fall event, it just don't sit right with me, you know. There's no refund now. Everybody was, you know, a lot of people did this because they built it as a risk-free event. right? And if it wasn't gonna happen, then you get your money back. There's no refund now because they didn't cancel the event, they postponed the event to the fall. So, like I said, they didn't do anything wrong. I don't like the way that they handled themselves in this handling of this event. We still don't know when the event is going to take place. All we know right now is that it's October. So that's one more thing that you have to make account for in the fall. Like, if you're not running a world major, hopefully, you were thinking about another live event that might be going on in the fall as well, like myself, who's, keeping my eyes open for the Indy Monumental in November. So now I got to think about when they're going to do this Milwaukee Half Marathon. And if it's too close, I have to make the decision on what's best for me, especially if I'm training for a marathon. I might just have to let that half go, So, like I said, it is what it is. They ain't do anything wrong. I'm in my feelings about it, definitely. But, hey, it's just on to the next move now. So obviously what's next is not a episode in this series for a while, but next week I will actually, by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be this week. My ace, my partner in this run thing, Mr. Go Hard Run 1, my guy Soto, he is attempted to PR in the half marathon this Saturday. And of course, if you've been paying attention to the series, I have been coaching him up. So I created his training program, which honestly, I was creating a program for him to peak for the Milwaukee Half Marathon, but we've had to do our own little pivot since they announced his postponement. And now he's going to attempt this at the time that he would be running a half marathon that was also turned into a virtual event for him that he had to defer from last year. So we were originally going to use this opportunity as a tune-up race for Milwaukee, but now he wants to use it his time to PR, as he feels like, he might be ready to do some damage. So I'm actually going to be pacing him this day. So it's crazy, man. I actually got jitters about this because, it's my coaching client. It's my guy. It's my ace. And I'm doing the duties of pacing him as well. And I've never paced anybody anything before. So it's a big week, big weekend ahead of us. It's big for him, but it's big for me too, man. I got a lot vested in this, and I definitely want to see him succeed. So stay tuned. I still need to holler at him if you want me to actually put this up. As far as just filming it or whatnot, I hope you do, because I would definitely want to take y'all on that journey as well to see my guy PR in this half marathon coming up. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be a PR definitely. So stay tuned for that, man. We might have some very cool footage coming up in these next couple of weeks. Hey, but guess what, man? All is not lost, y'all. I'm actually gonna be running a live race myself on March 21st out here in Portage, Indiana. This is the Spring Forward 15 and 5K event that is put on by Extra Mile Fitness Company. And man, I'm geeked, man. Obviously, I've been training for a half marathon, so I feel like I'm in half marathon shape. So I chose to do the 15K in that race, and I will be bringing my GoPro. Unless they got some type of issue with that, I'm gonna channel my inner Kofuzi, and I'm gonna do a race with the GoPro. So I'm gonna take y'all with me. It's gonna be my first live event in a year and a half now, and I'm excited about it. I'm geeked about it. I'm still training hard. Man, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. You can see I'm already a little geeked about this. I'm still feeling the way about my half marathons, but hey, it is what it is. We pivot now to a 15K, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring y'all with me as well too. So I'm geeked, man. I'm geeked. I'll talk more in detail about what my plans are for that as far as goal times or whatnot. But hey, March 21st is going down. And if all goes well with this event, hopefully around Father's Day, the same company will be hosting a Father's Day 5K event as well too. And with that one, I will look to go sub 20 in the 5K. that's really why I'm smiling right now, because that goal right there to go sub 20 in the 5K, that's something that makes me a little uneasy, because I recognize where I am right now as far as my time. My current PR in the 5K is 20:57 right now, so I just dipped under that 21. That was about a year and a half ago as well, too, at the Buckhead 5K. But to go from 20:57 to 19:59, basically, that's gonna take some work. And if all things are a go, I'm definitely gonna make a series out of that with my training for going sub 20 in the 5K. So really stay tuned for that. Keeping my eye open on that date. Right now it's a to be determined on there. They have it as an event that's supposed to go down, but they just say more information coming soon. So I'm patiently waiting, but I will be training to go sub 20 in the 5K next up. So please stay tuned for that too. That's gonna be one right there. And I need y'all. I definitely need y'all. Alright, man, I ain't finna hold y'all too much longer. I just had to let y'all know what was going on with the postponement of this series. I hate that I'm not gonna have any half marathon training videos for y'all coming up, but definitely stay tuned, because these next couple weeks I got some action-packed footage. Hopefully that will keep y'all very much entertained. But as always, appreciate y'all anyways for riding it out with me. And while I still have your attention, you already know, do me a favor, click the subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, I post videos every week, usually on a Monday, but I appreciate y'all viewership, appreciate y'all support, and I would love to have you on the Run Squad. As always, you made it this far in the video. Much love and appreciation out to y'all. Be productive, be great this week. Know that I'm gonna do the same, but for now I'm out. Peace.